Hello, Craig.
Oh god, here we go.
Out of the turmoil and onto the horizon. Let's play D&D.
All right. Last we left off, you all got on a boat.
Shit.
You're on a boat. You're on a boat.
Take
Take a good hard look.
look at the motherfucking boat.
I'm on my butt and my flippy floppies.
This is the whole session is just us sitting back. Yeah, you got your. I guess you are heading towards the island of 12 in hopes of obtaining allies? Question mark for the inevitable conflict, which I'm sure you're all expecting between yourselves and whatever horrible thing is going to happen involving Lady Rami and all of those people. So you're heading down south to the island on a boat. You got attacked by some dragon cultists. You've seen the peeps. You've seen them before. You killed them all. Easy enough. Got some loot and made a new best friend with your himbo. So I guess after that little scuffle, you reached the end of the river which you've been traveling down on, and now you have open ocean in front of you. So now that you're in the ocean, there's you talked about it with an Ulrich being one of the people who knows, and those of you who have been on the seas before, so probably Blazin, and I don't think Aaron would know, because Aaron's just Aaron, but Blazin would probably, Ulrich and Blazin would know that to get to the island, you'd have to just travel along that coast, along Lexiann, and then you have one stop in the city of Karl. It'll take a couple of days, I think 2 or 3 days, and then after that you have like a 2-week journey until there's another civilization, so to speak. So until you get to the town, is there anything that you all want to do on the boat?
Take a cat nap on the tall thing.
Crow's nest?
Roll for give me a constitution check.
Oh man.
We're at 10.
What's your constitution modifier?
I have a +4.
Okay, so 14?
Yeah.
Okay, with a 14, it's kind of, you're up there and like it's alright. For like the first couple minutes you feel a little queasy, but you're able to settle your stomach and have a nice relaxing nap.
I love it.
No seasickness here. Is there anything else anybody wants to do?
I have a thing. Nizam would like to cast Sending.
All right.
And he would like to cast it targeting. Alright, there was two things. Two people were going to cast on the First one was going to be Drow. Sorry, I don't have my notes in front of me yet. It's the lady I tried scrying on the day before.
Yes.
So, alright, I have 25 words. Let me think about it carefully here.
All right. Everybody, get your fingers out.
Got my fingers out. Cast it. I go. Sorry for scrying. Didn't have Sending prepped. Raven familiar following us. Wondering if it was you. Noticed you tailing us back in Weymill. Oh no, yeah, Weymill. Alright, that's 22. Send that off.
All right.
You should have been like something like stupid like, love you, miss you lots.
Haggis.
All right. So you have your wand at the ready. You with it you kind of like draw some arcane symbols in the air to convey your message over to Rodell. It takes a while. There's definitely not an immediate response, but you can guess that it's not too long, but there's definitely a good pause before you hear something back from Rodell. Okay, now I need to think of 25 words. All right. So you hear back. You get a message back a couple minutes later that says, "No, that was not me, and I was simply keeping an eye out for my city and to judge the Ambassadors of Weymill. And that's all you get back.
Fun. All right. This was like, all right. Good. He doesn't get a response. Not for any response. It's just,
Yeah.
Nism sits there and he goes like, all right. Performance assessment. That's, yeah, good. Okay. As Nism sweats thinking about his little escapade.
Growth, a job review.
Thinking about his like little escapade where he was, I wouldn't say swindling people, just offering magical services without a license.
Technically,
I mean, I think you did good.
technically, you were providing a service.
Exactly. I just didn't have a license to do so.
And really, like, fuck the government.
We work for the government.
Even more so. Even more.
Well, your FBI agent has a lot to know about you, I guess.
And then the other person I wanted to cast sending on was
The person you were flirting with in Leor.
exactly. What was her name?
It was the Dragonborn one, right?
It was the Dragonborn. Erche, that's it.
Erche?
Alright, I cast something on Erche, and I say, hi, this is Nisbin.
Not like, hey, pretty mama, let me whisper in your ear.
No,
like, hey,
no.
this is-
Please don't say that.
It was with someone he was flirting with. Why wouldn't he?
Oh god.
We didn't get that far. Alright, so it was, hi, this is Nisbin, that's 4. Weymill Ambassadors barely made out alive.
We're gonna die, bitch. No, sorry.
How are you faring? Did you make it out? Missing you.
Aww. Okay. So again, this one is a longer pause. Definitely, this is, you definitely don't hear back, within 5 minutes, or within 10 minutes, or within 30 minutes,
Oh no.
Ghosting you, bro. Not interested.
or an hour,
He's dead.
She's dead. Shit.
2 hours. And as your shift is coming to an end in Isbem, you do hear something back. She says, you hear back. What did you ask
How are
again?
you faring?
Just want to double check.
He also said that he missed her, which is like sappy as fuck.
Yeah, don't forget that.
That's a pretty low standard for sappy as fuck. You have not seen me sappy as fuck.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm funny.
Okay, so you do hear back at the end of your shift after a couple of hours. You hear back, Lisbon. Oh my god, you're alive. Leor has been taken over. Many have died, many are alive. We are in Morianne. Nora and Cyrus are incapacitated.
I cast it again.
Okay.
Relieved to hear you're alive. We're on mission patrol. Sorry to hear about the king and queen. Godspeed.
This one is an immediate reply. This one you hear back from Erche. Thank you. Nora saved us and is in care. Cyrus has gone mad, unsure why. Hope we can survive. And then tacked on at the very end, you hear, miss you too, strong boy.
Oh no! This is in there. Oh no! I'm no longer a strong boy. Shit! Dang!
I mean, are you still pretty like athletic? Like, because you've multi-classed, right?
No, I did not multi-class. We
Oh shit.
blank slate wipe full wizard.
Shit.
So Nism's like, all right, yeah. And then he goes up to like a banister and starts doing pull-ups.
As you're doing this, Matthias goes up to you and says, working out on your right as your shift is ending. So you must have gotten too bored yet?
No, it's just I'm realizing I've really let myself go, and I wanted to make sure I was 100% throughout my shift. And now it's over. Now I can, get some physique building in there, and then I'll recover, sleep, and good to go in the morning.
Good lad. It's always, I wish I could, I was once like you when I was, fully able to use all my movement, but I'm just doing my best to coast through now. Are you all right? You seemed a bit stressed about this past shift.
Who, me?
Yeah, you had a kind of it didn't start out that way. You were as lively as ever, but as the shift went on, I could see kind of your brow kind of furrowing and a little bit of sweat on your forehead.
Oh, I was attempting to contact a friend from Leor, and the response was delayed by quite a bit.
But you did get a response, so that's probably good, right?
That is good. Now I'm starting to wonder if I should have divulged the fact that we were on a mission to Island of Trelf.
Well, I guess it depends on, I'm not exactly sure where we are on the hierarchy, as I was just a guard in Weymill, so I'm not even sure how, and you're all ambassadors, which are much higher up on the ladder, so to speak. But well, I guess that's your call. I can't really give you advice unless you know if these people might be on my scale as opposed to your scale.
They're on our scale.
Well, I don't want to intrude upon, your decision, so I'm going to wish I could help, but I just know communication's always a good thing. Best not to keep secrets or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I forgot myself. I was just so relieved that she was alive.
Definitely, I would understand that.
Anyways, good luck on your shift. Anything I can help you with?
Oh, no, I'm just gonna do my best to keep the ship sailing, sir.
Let me know when you want to do a quick target practice thing. I can cast some fun illusions for you to try to hit with your crossbow.
I mean, I'll be honest. That first night I was just getting my sea legs on. I'm sure if you did it for me again, I'd probably show you that this old man has some skills.
Oh, I'm sure. I trust me. Sea legs, I get it. I've been yakking over the side of the bridge, at least once a day.
Ooh.
Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Retcon that, because Nizam has a +5 constitution. He's fine. But Nizam says, actually, speaking of target practice, what do you think of those little training sessions that I was trying to run with the city guard? Were you part of that?
Oh yeah, I was a part of that. I saw, it was very nice to see, it was nice to see what we were up against, and to be honest, I've been in the guard for quite some time. I've seen my share of riots and dragon cultists, and I actually have seen a dragon once before, but it was good to see, give those young folks a little taste of what's to come in guarding the city.
Glad you think so. That's what I was thinking. I hope it wasn't overdone.
Oh no, I didn't think it was overdone at all.
All right. Well, thank you, Matthias. Talk to you later.
Thank you. Good luck on those pull-ups.
Yeah.
And keep your form straight. Don't hurt yourself.
It's fine. I used to be maybe not quite as beefy as Ulrich over there, but...
Did someone say my name?
It was me, buddy. I love you.
I love you too. He waves his hand in the air.
I wave my hand in the air and immediately regret it as I start dangling.
Is there anything else anybody wants to do?
But we've reached the ocean, right?
Yeah, you reached the ocean.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some flips.
You're gonna do some flips.
Yeah.
Give me athletics or acrobatics? Acrobatics.
Let us see. I think I'm gonna go athletic.
Okay.
16.
16? Yeah. You. What do you do, Aaron, in the wide open sea?
So I definitely want to jump off the jib. Just use it as like a diving board and just like...
For those of us who have no idea what a boat is, please describe to the class what a jib is.
The very
the jib
front.
is the front sail.
Is that where the mermaid is?
Okay.
No.
Oh.
This is on deck.
Oh.
Okay, so you jump off.
I don't want to jump off the crow's nest. I want to jump off the jib.
You don't want to jump off the coast? Why not? I mean, it's only
Tom's taking a nap there, so like
40 feet in the air.
I don't want to die.
I'm pretty sure Tom would kill you.
Nah, Tom likes me.
That's true. Tom does like you. I forget
I'm the
that.
only one that can get away with that.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so you just jump off, and and you don't die. It's very graceful. Do you just stay under? I'm assuming you stay underwater for a bit because you like the water.
Yeah.
As you come up, you see Aelith just kind of arms crossed, just looking out, and you make eye contact, and she gives you a thumbs up.
I'll like go down and come up and do a flip in the air, total dolphin style.
Wait, are you a fish or a bird? How are you flipping in the air?
Propulsion.
Okay, that one give me another athletics check.
Oh, my dude, that 28.
All right, you do a beautiful flip in the air. You're like right, the sun is right there. It's beautifully lighting you. It's almost like slow motion. The water just like coming up with you. The droplets just it's very beautiful. If it was in slow motion, it would be be a glamour shot. And you just absolutely jaw dropping.
Perfection.
Aelith looks at you, kind of nods her head again, and gives you 2 thumbs up this time. All right, I guess Blazing, Psalm, Sally, do you want to do anything? Elaine, we kind of skipped over you, but I guess we'll say you're awake. Did you want to do anything? No.
My question is, should we be looking out for stuff during our shift?
I mean, I'm gonna make sure that the coastline's still in sight and that we're following it.
Yeah, I guess.
Can look and see if there's like dolphins. Other than that, I don't really care.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh man, probably not gonna be good. I rolled a 4. +5, 9.
Yeah, so all right, with a 9, you see something under the water, and you see it like coming up
Yeah.
a little bit closer, and
Yeah.
you get excited. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for a dolphin
Yep.
this whole time.
And it's Aaron.
It's Aaron.
Damn it! You ruined everything.
What a disappointing Aaron.
Don't come back here till you see dolphins, and then you better point them out to me.
It's Aaron.
God damn you.
Oh, Aaron's in the water. I thought he was flipping in the air. I was so confused. Well, you're like, I'm jumping off the boat, and I'm like, into the air?
No, into the water we're surrounded by.
I don't know.
Okay, well, it took me a moment, okay? Damn it. Sam wants to look for pirate ships. Why? Because.
Give me a perception check.
I'm assuming that Sam was woken up for her ship.
Yeah.
His ship.
Who did that? Because I don't think I would be brave enough to do that.
I got a 22.
22. Okay. So you got woken up. Like there was something that rocked the like the bottom of the crow's nest that woke you up.
The whole crow's nest moves.
Very sketchy. Great.
No, like that's the highest point. So like every wave, it's the point that moves the most.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how like one sway would wake you up, but okay.
It is kind of rough. It wasn't like a normal like a wave. It felt like something hit it.
Okay.
Aaron ran into the boat.
What did you get?
22.
So with a 22, you are looking out for any ships, any of the pirate variety.
Because I personally low-key want to loot a pirate ship and get cool things. I don't know if anyone else is down there.
You want to be a pirate for a pirate ship?
No! I want to find cool shit on the pirate ship. Like,
So you want to pirate a pirate ship?
I mean, but we're like the law, so like, no.
I love that.
It's like,
You want to legally pirate
you know those
a pirate ship.
assholes in Pirates of the Caribbean who are like the English lawmaker people?
Yeah, the English.
You want to be the assholes?
Yeah, I want to be the
You
asshole.
want to be the English?
Or the East India Trading Company. Those are two different things. One's
Yeah.
a government agency, one's a private company that has a military.
Thank you, A-Push.
Oh my god.
But you guys know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to be a pirate. I just want to stop a pirate and take their shit.
Okay, cool. The bad guy.
You see something, after a while of just looking on the open sea, you do see something on the horizon.
Is it?
But it definitely does not look like a pirate ship.
Oh.
It does look like a very small lifeboat. And as it gets closer, as you get closer to it, you definitely see that it is indeed a small lifeboat.
Oh, well, like, I'm gonna tell people that there's, like, stupid people in a lifeboat for some reason.
Okay, can you like point in the direction so I may steer, possibly?
Yeah, no, I'll point it out. Like, I'm not gonna be like, guys, like, there's dumb people. I'm gonna be like, guys, look at these dumb people, and like gesture broadly.
Guys, there's
Because I need a broad gesture when on the water.
there's some dumb people. Where crash?
It's us. We're the dumb people.
I hope we're not dumb people when I'm steering.
But yeah, I'll point it out.
Okay.
Aaron looks at Blazes and says, "Could we beat to quarters, Captain?"
Possibly.
We need a translation.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Beat to quarters means like get ready for a fight.
Oh.
Like get the cannons ready.
We should be on guard, but we should take this as a rescue mission first. But yes, it might be a trap, which means we might get fucked up again. And
Sorry.
someone might destroy my ship.
By the way, just so you know, most of the nautical stuff we've been talking about, I've known what it is. Beat to quarters is the first time where even I've been like, yeah, I don't know what that means. So, just that's the bar. That's the line, which
It's okay.
it's reasonable or unreasonable to know.
It took me a second to grasp it as well.
It is not reasonable. We have like half of us are landlocked and have never been on a boat.
Yeah, I'm a landlocked state person, and I know most of the nautical stuff, but that one was the bridge too far, in which I'm like, yeah, I have no idea.
Beat to quarters is in Pirates of the Caribbean. It's not that episode.
It is?
Is that why we're getting all our lingo? Is Pirates of the Caribbean?
Do you think I'm paying attention to Pirates of the Caribbean? I'm just there to watch Johnny Depp.
I
Yeah,
was actually
Johnny Depp.
just starting to watch it before Katie was like, "You playing?"
Man, that's what we should do. Have a fucking movie night where we watch this. So that we know what the fuck's going on the boat.
So Blazin, you, as a captain, one of who knows how to properly guide a boat,
Yeah, but I want to
Uh,
stay a good like 100 yards away. I don't want to come.
100 yards.
Yeah, I don't want to come up right on the boat.
Sure. So it's not like directly right in front. It's like 100 yards. What's it called? Distance between you if you were parallel or
Right.
something. So you have this lifeboat with a person on it. As they get closer, you notice that appears to be looks to be of elven nature, with
So a dick.
gray skin and very tattered clothes. As they get closer, you notice like he seems to have like white, long, messy hair, and he actually looks like an older person, kind of hunched over, and he's just rowing,
So he's like an old elf.
rowing hypnotically, just continues to row. And
So he doesn't notice us?
he doesn't appear, if he notices you, he doesn't appear to be changing course.
All good. Where is his course?
It looks to be just kind of the same, just kind of like along the coastline.
Okay. And because he's on our port side, he's actually in between us and shore.
Yes, but he just continues to row. Do you get what do you do? Do you get closer to him? Do you?
No, I yell, "Ahoy!"
I'm gonna hop in the water and go under.
Oh, you're gonna freak him the fuck out. Is what you're gonna do.
How you get shot?
In case something happens, I'm gonna surprise from underneath. The same.
Does my ahoy get a response?
Your ahoy does not get a response, Blazin. This elf continues to row very methodically, very almost like he's in a trance. Just continuing to row. By this point, he's like you're like almost like like right in line with each other.
Do I notice anything from underneath?
You notice that it is a lifeboat, and it does not appear to be anything special with it.
Does anybody have detect magic? Because I only have dispel magic.
I think Sirocco does.
I have detect magic, but it takes 10 minutes.
So does Sally.
Detect magic, so within 30 feet, so he's gonna have to get within 30 feet. Are you gonna throw him out there?
Yeah, just throw him overboard.
No,
Like,
I'm not gonna throw Sully overboard. I'm
He can
getting the
fucking
boat
swim.
closer.
Hopefully. I would.
It could be like
someone throw me overboard.
I'm not gonna throw him overboard just because he made a mark in my ship.
you wouldn't even be able to throw him overboard.
Fair point. But he also likes to fight, so I know not to do that because I don't want a mutiny. Because he
You know what would
would.
be cool?
He would create one.
Be cool, like if it was in Breath of the Wild when like Link's riding on Sidon's back in the one battle, and like Sally could ride Aaron around. That'd be funny.
I mean, hold on. What can I turn into?
Water horse, water horse.
What can you turn in? I think you can turn into anything. What level are you?
Although at the same time, I don't know if I want to turn into a sea creature currently.
Because you can turn into a sea creature now that you're higher level. So you have if it has a swimming speed, you can turn it max CR1 and no limitations.
Turn into like a sea lion.
I think you can turn into like an octopus or something.
You can't ride an octopus.
Can I turn into a sea turtle?
A sea turtle?
Might be better to be a sea turtle.
I think you can turn into a giant turtle. I'm sure that's a thing.
Lion turtle.
Okay, giant snapping turtle or a giant tortoise. Which would you prefer?
Well, tortoises can't swim,
Oh, that makes sense.
so a snapping turtle.
So wait, why do we have to get close to the thing?
So we
To-
can smell magic.
No, so we can detect it.
Oh. So we can throw your dad overboard.
So we can go on a little ride so the boat doesn't have, so they don't hit each other.
Do we not have like a little dinghy or something?
Francis, do we have a lifeboat?
I mean, that makes sense that you would have a lifeboat, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, there's a dinghy. There's a dinghy. It's on the deck.
Well, let's just throw the dinghy over.
Sully, do you want a dinghy or do you want to ride me as a turtle?
You could work that better.
I think riding as a turtle would be much faster than, hoisting the boat, bring it over.
And much cooler.
But like, how heavy is the boat? It's not that big. Sam could just pick it up and throw it, probably.
Don't throw the boat!
It's also like my nightmare.
What's your nightmare, Rita?
Sea turtles.
You don't like sea turtles.
Yeah.
I'm a
Forgot.
snapping turtle? You need to correct yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Phil doesn't like you.
Like, we swam down to go see sea turtles, huh?
Yeah, I know. It was fine. It was fine. I was over my fear then. But
But not now.
Yeah.
Not now. Not
years
being
before.
being too. Not over it.
You haven't known what I've been through the last couple years.
You don't know what's happened since COVID.
Alright, so turtle. So what is selling in the boat or selling in the turtle? On the turtle.
Turtle. Whatever you want to be. Wait, can you not be a dolphin? Oh my god, I want to ride a dolphin.
Okay. fine.
You can't do the spell.
You're gonna me. I can be a killer whale.
It's a little hard to
Do
ride.
that.
Is that challenge rating 1?
Horizontal. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh no, that's challenge rating 3. That's a challenge rating 3.
Oh, a dream. Why would you break my heart like this?
You can be a dolphin.
I'm sorry. I did not realize the challenge ratings meant so much.
Damn it.
Wait, Francis, did you say I could be a dolphin?
You can be a dolphin.
Yes.
But instead,
Okay.
Elaine saw Aaron. So,
I'll make Elaine a little happier by turning into a dolphin. Okay, Sully, let's go.
all right.
Can I change mid-jump into the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
You have I think you have 6 seconds. Take 6 seconds.
Jump off the boat in like a T formation, and then while you're like falling off the boat, become the thing.
Become a
Yeah.
dolphin.
Just have a 6-second hang time.
Real easy.
So you're a dolphin.
You're
Yeah.
a dolphin. So on up to the boat, to the lifeboat.
And we're doing detect magic?
Well, I get in the water and then I go, eee! Sully has to get on me somehow, right?
Oh wait, I wanted to clarify one thing. I've been ritual casting water breathing on everybody every 24 hours. So we can breathe in water.
Oh, so we didn't have to do this.
Still fun.
Yeah, but
Dolphins can swim faster.
yeah, that's why we had it.
Sully gets on. Sully rides the dolphin. Aaron, I'm assuming you're in the water. Is anybody else? What are you doing, Aaron?
I don't like when you ask these questions.
I'm underneath. I'm underneath like at least 10 feet.
You're just 10 feet
Probably
under.
15.
Okay.
15.
With an intent to attack if something goes awry.
Yes.
Did someone wake up Nisbin
Someone, yeah, sure. We'll say Sirocco wakes up Nisbim
and Elaine?
and Elaine.
Well, how else was Elaine gonna see me?
Yeah, I want to see a dolphin.
Sirocco wakes up Elaine and says, "Hey, Elaine, there's a dolphin."
What? I go, how come Sally gets to ride the dolphin? Why don't I get to ride the dolphin?
Dolphin, yes.
Oh my god, no.
So you get up within 30 feet, we'll say. Sully casts Detect Magic, correct?
Yep.
You cast Detect Magic, Sully, and you don't sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. Besides the magic items which you all already have on hand. Which I guess is probably only Aaron.
That's he gone mad?
Probably. He's like the old man in the sea, or like the guy in Moby Dick.
Call me issue.
Yeah.
You guys gonna try and like talk to him?
Don't- so I guess Sally and Blazin, give me perception checks.
Shit, he's gonna try to kill you.
12.
Shit, what's a dolphin's perception?
Yeah, you gotta look that up.
Hey, you've got sonar.
Oh, +3. Okay, 21.
21? Okay. I guess Blazin hears this. He obviously can't communicate this to you until later. But you hear, as your head just kind of bobs, you know, the waves kind of bob you up and down. Sometimes they block your hearing. But when you're above water and you are able to hear, you hear a faint whisper come from the elf in the lifeboat, who continues to row very slowly in like a machine. You just hear him say, "The light, the light," just over and over and over again.
Great, he's crazy.
Can I look? Is there like a lighthouse or something around?
With your perception, there does not appear to be a lighthouse around.
Are you gonna try and like drag him back to our ship, or just leave him be?
Can I ram the boat?
Yeah, you can. I guess that's an attack roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many hit points does the boat have?
Well, we'll find out.
Got a 17.
17 hits. Okay, so let's say you hit it, but you don't destroy it. So you're able to just kind of nudge it. The elf in there, you can see he just kind of goes with the boat, and he rolls with it. He kind of gets shaken up with it, but his eyes are still straight ahead, and he's still rowing. It looks like it didn't phase him at all.
What if we just hit him on the head?
Can you like attach a rope?
How about we pull up to the boat and I'll see if I can get him
Get in the boat.
board his little life raft.
Can I spray him?
With what? Put water on him?
With that hole!
I'm a dolphin! I can squirt water from my mouth and also from my blowhole.
Okay,
Oh.
sure. You spray him with water, and he gets wet, and he just keeps on going. He's still rolling along.
For some reason, the only part.
Sally, what did you want to do? Did you want to get on the boat?
Yeah.
All right. So Sally gets on the boat. Dolphin gets closer to the lifeboat, and Sally is able to get on the boat. Even with you on the boat, Sally, he's still rowing along. How close are you to him? Are you like on the other side of the boat? Are you like right up in his face?
Just across from him, in front of him, get his attention, if I can.
Even with you right in front of him, it's like he's looking right through you.
Okay, can I shake his shoulder?
Shake me.
You go ahead. You reach out your hand and you shake his shoulder, and as soon as you touch him, you see all of a sudden his eyes grow wide. Puts down, he throws down the oars and takes his hand and grabs onto your arm and throws it away from him. And you see a panicked look in his face, and he's just screaming, yelling. He's kicking, all around the other side of the boat. He looks panicked.
Who did I leave in charge of steering?
Ulrich.
Okay.
Oh, good. Because, I was the closest person to the steering wheel since I pointed it out, and I really was hoping I was not steering.
I don't think I would let you.
Yeah, you guys won't let me cook.
And for good reason.
Good reason I can't cook. I'm proficient in cooking. Better than fucking Katrina.
Are you doing anything else, Sally? He pushes you away.
He's looking at a spell he has called Calm Emotions.
Okay. Aaron, from underneath, you see all of a sudden, you see Sally, jump off of Dolphin, and all of a sudden, then after a while, you see the boat shake. Do you do anything? Do you react to that in any way?
Has Blazin gotten closer?
I mean, Blazin's gotten close. Blazin's, right next to the boat.
Oh no, I backed up from
Yeah.
the boat. I mean, I dropped off slowly and then I not right up against the boat because then I couldn't see in the boat.
I guess I would keep an eye on Blazin, because I can't see what's happening in the boat, so I'd keep an eye on Blazin. If Blazin starts going forward or starting to attack, then that's my cue.
Sally has water walk, and it could have been so cool.
Oh my god, you tell us now.
But, there's a dolphin.
But the dolphin thing is way cooler. I'm sorry. Yeah, right in the dolphin's cooler.
Can the people from the boat see what's going on, or like understand what's
I
happening?
mean, you're pretty far away.
Well, you could like send up a sacred flame, or send out a sacred flame, and then it'd be like a flare, sort of.
Or I could subdue him, huh? Just thinking back.
Can I like stick my head underwater a little bit and give like a watch them or like watch the boat signal to Aaron?
Yeah, you just make your dolphin noises underwater, and Aaron understands you, probably.
Hopefully.
Or you could cast sleep the old-fashioned way and knock
I
him out.
do like that idea. Put him in the brig.
And then I swim back to the boat and I kind of like and like tell them to kind of follow me, like get their attention. Basically, bring the boat a little closer.
Aelith,
I'll be on guard.
Aelith looks over and says, "Hey guys, there's a dolphin. I think it's trying to talk to us.
What's it saying?
I don't know. Do I look like I speak dolphin?
Come here, dolphin friend.
Does Sam know that this is Blazin?
Sam probably knows.
Can Sam just be like, smack him upside the head and be like, it's Blazin?
Yeah, you can do that.
Great, that's what I'm gonna do.
Like, oh, okay. I was just making a joke.
Dumb
That would be
joke.
funny.
Never tell them that I was the owl. Never.
All right. With your communication, Ulrich guides the boat a little bit closer to the lifeboat with the elf.
Then I go back to the
Go
lifeboat.
back to the lifeboat. Sully's still in the lifeboat with the elf, and the elf, you know, he's still he's calmed down a little bit, but he's still kind of like backed up, and like his arms are like crossed over his chest, and he looks like it's like he's protecting himself against you, Sully. Just eyes directly at you.
Okay, good. Can I take the oars and start rowing back toward the boat?
Yeah, you can do that.
Let's do that.
Yeah, you go ahead, you take the oars, and the eyes just follow you, and you as you sit down and as you take the oars and you just start rowing, and he does not attack you. He's just, you know, at the corner of the boat, just
Let's see kidnap him.
all huddled up. Yeah, you are able to row to the boat with no trouble. Aaron, Blazing, you doing anything?
I'm gonna pop up.
I'm following the boat.
I'm gonna pop up on. I'll pop up on like the port side of our ship, 10 feet behind the lifeboat.
You just pop your head up, like a little whoop. There's Aaron, and everyone, you know, takes a hand and gets the lifeboat up. And you just, as this happens, the elf is still, you know, huddled up in the corner, still eyes forward, looking at Sully. As Sully, you know, gets off the lifeboat, the elf just kind of looks at all of you, not saying a word, just with eyes, but you can see the panic on his face. You can see him, you know, twitch a little bit. You can see, with him a little bit closer, you can see that, you know, he is an older man. You can see that he must have been up for some days because his skin just looks, you know, maybe a little bit of sunburn. It looks, you know, he's just skin and bones, barely any sort of meat on him. His eyes are open.
Should give him some bread.
Yeah, Sam just pulls out some like pocket bacon and hands it to him.
What?
Where did you have pocket bacon?
Pocket bacon.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, pocket bacon. It's basically, it's like
It's
jerky.
the jerky.
Yeah.
And your pockets are all greasy from the bacon.
Okay, so you pull out the pocket bacon. Do you just like give it to him? Do you just like you kind of like?
I don't say anything. He just looks like he needs it, so I'm giving him pocket bacon. Which is a very kind thing for Sam to do because Sam is territorial of food.
You pull out your pocket bacon and kind of like wave it around.
And like it's cooked. It's not raw bacon.
Kind of wave it around, and you see the elf just kind of. You see him again. He's still looking at all of you, just like making eye contact with one of you for like half a second, then to another one, and just like bouncing between all of you. And then you can see that his nostrils enlarge a little bit. You can see he smells something, and then he turns straight towards you. So looks down at the pocket bacon.
And my hand's like outstretched.
Yeah, and he gets out of the boat. He's like crouching down. You can see he has like a hunchback.
Fucking feral. I love this.
And he just gets close to you, and he's still sniffing, and then he gets like right next to you, Sam, right next to your hand with the bacon, and it just kind of looks at it. He's like he starts like from the right side of your hand, and it just slowly just sniffs it, looking up and down around your hand. He opens his mouth, grabs it with his teeth, very softly, pulls it out.
He's like a puppy dog. I think I'm gonna keep him. He's my new pet.
Makes eye contact with you, and then as soon as that happens, as soon as the bacon is free, he just chomps it down. Like a piece of bacon just starts falling.
I'm gonna like pat his head and be like, "Oh, you're just like a little baby."
As soon as you pat his head,
Seems like a bad idea.
can you give me a...
Sam is convinced this is his new pet, by the way. He's acting like a feral dog.
You're the one who's always like, oh, I'm not a pet, and I hate when other people treat me like a pet. Why are you treating him like a pet?
Why can't Sam have a human as a pet?
It's not a human, it's an elf.
Why can't Sam have an elf as a pet?
Can you give me an athletics or acrobatics check?
20?
As soon as you touch the elf's head, you see the eyes all of a sudden again, like while he was eating the bacon, it like slowly like calmed, and you can see the eyes kind of close a little bit to like a normal size. But as soon as you touch the head, the eyes widen again, and you see the same panic which Sally and Blazin saw, and you can see him all of a sudden try to push you off of him. But with your check, you don't move. He seems a little weak, and you can see him try to push you away, but he's just so weak, so malnourished that it doesn't appear to have any effect on you.
I just pull out a second piece of pocket bacon for him.
Okay.
Like, who's a good boy? You're a good boy. Look at you.
How much jerky do you have in your pocket?
Oh, Sam has like 12 pieces of jerky in his pocket.
Okay.
This has been cast a ton, so the description of the spell is: this spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. Moreover, when the target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language can hear the target, understands what it can say, or what it says.
Okay.
And Nism will cast it on himself, and so Nism says, "Hello, are you all right?"
You cast that, Nizbim, attempting to talk to the elf, this gray elf.
The good boy.
And he does not respond to you. He is currently munching on pocket bacon, I guess. But, when he's done, in between bites and in between swallows and breaths, you can hear him very faintly just whisper, "The lights. The light."
Nism casts dancing lights, and
Okay?
or actually, I'm just gonna make it one kind of a warm yellow light appears.
Where were you?
I cast it in front of him, in between Nisbim and the elf.
Sam is ready to like hold him down if necessary, because this sounds like a bad idea.
Petting them sounded like a bad idea, so.
You know what? He's my pet.
Oh my god.
I'm keeping him.
You cast the dancing light, and this warm yellow light just appears in front. He doesn't appear to mind at first. He's still munching on the pocket bacon, but as all of a sudden you see him just kind of pause for a moment and look slowly up, and again his eyes widen in panic, and he goes, "Ah, ah, ah," and he starts backing up, and he looks all around, and he sees the edge of the boat, and he starts attempting to run towards it. But I think Sam said you wanted to hold him.
Yeah, I was gonna hold him so that he didn't like hurt himself or others. So
Yeah.
I could get away.
Yeah, so grapple. So give me a strength and athletics check.
26.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, he attempts to run, but you are fast enough that you saw him as the cat just very quickly grab onto his legs, and he just falls down.
And I just want to like start whispering to him like, "It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Like, it's
He
okay."
is just yelling, just screams of terror. He is not calming down.
Turn off the fucking light.
Yeah, I've winked it out. This is like, okay, that was a bad idea. Bad idea.
Why I said I was gonna keep him as a pet. You decided to torture him?
He was saying the lights. He was repeating it over and over again.
Yeah,
And I
obviously
figured-
there's some shit that's gone down.
I didn't know if he was gonna go towards the light or run away from the light. We now know he's running away from the light, so there's that.
Blazin, maybe we should keep him in the brig to protect himself and us.
Oh, I'm still dolphins in. Like, I'm still in the water, man.
I can understand all the creatures. I can understand.
Oh, well, that's what everyone else hears. And I nod my head in concurrent and say yes. You hear me say yes. Everyone else sees me go,
Can this one understand? Yeah.
I think I can actually. Maybe. I don't know.
Those tongues work on beasts.
I don't think so.
The tongues work. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Nism says, okay, alright, how do we get him into the brig?
So I'm just gonna lead him down forcefully with little choice on his part, but like I'll lead him
no,
down.
just have him like, oh, here's some pocket bacon. Now follow me. Okay, here's another one.
I'm gonna train him to follow me. Is what I'm gonna do. Can I roll animal handling?
on an elf.
Yeah. I mean, he's feral. He's basically an animal at this point. I've decided he's my new dog, basically.
I mean, I agree he's feral, but that's a whole other argument.
Well,
Okay.
Francis, what do you say?
Alright, Nism says, guys, I could polymorph him into a snail.
No, not a snail.
No,
You put him like a little kitten, like a baby regular kitten.
that's just gonna freak him out.
Polymorph him into an actual dog is what you've been calling him.
Yeah, but I don't actually like dogs.
You gotta talk to him, find out what's going on.
He's freaked out. Don't turn him into anything. He's freaked out. Just
I'm just saying it's a lot easier to carry a snail down to the brig than a person.
What would I have to do to train him to follow me with the pocket bacon?
Oh my god.
I mean, to train him, I don't know about training him. You can
lure him.
Currently, like training him would like require like hours of like
Well,
work
like,
with him.
I lure him, but like it's the beginning of training. You know what I mean? Like obviously he's not gonna get it right away.
I would say if at this moment, I would say it would be like a persuasion check with advantage
Persuasion. Got it.
because he is currently not all there in the head.
Okay. That would be a 21.
21. How are you so charismatic?
I have a +3 and I rolled well.
There you go. That'll do it.
Plus you gave her advantage.
Yeah, the dice
Yeah.
say so. Yeah, so you just kind of like wave your pocket bacon and you see that catches the attention of the elf and the elf just kind of and slowly like walks on over again, kind of almost on all fours.
I break it into smaller pieces so it's like bite-sized pieces, not like full strip.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier to like make a trail.
Yeah, so you kind of you get his attention and you kind of very slowly lead him down into the brig.
Yep.
Aaron's gonna follow behind Psalm so nothing goes wrong.
Okay.
Because you guys don't trust me, my new pet.
No, just to give you backup.
No, if he forcibly tries to take over you, yeah.
Well, like Sam is super strong and stuff, guys. I don't think we should worry about
So
that.
is Aaron. That's why I'm coming.
Hey, you could roll a nat 1 anytime.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm coming to help.
Anyway,
Also, he's an elf.
Oh.
And untrustworthy by nature. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be keeping an eye on this dude. I don't like it.
but like, consider it. He's super like feral. He could be a pet. What? Like that's the best part of like him being an elf. It's a pet elf.
Oh god.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand, Tori.
I mean,
Triton
obviously.
Aaron has a vendetta against all elves.
all elves. All
But
of
like,
them.
would you let me have an elf as a pet? Because like, I kind of want this elf as a pet.
This sounds awful and I don't support this.
Yes, yeah. I'm actually kind of disturbed by how first thing you jump to is like unowned person.
Well, like, Sam is a cat, right? And everyone's like, Sam's a pet. And so like, Sam's like, why can't humans be pets? You guys all think I'm a pet?
I never once said that, but
Yeah, neither did I.
Okay, everyone trying to pet
I
Sam.
immediately was all excited, like, hey, small person.
I never wanted to touch him.
Like, literally people trying to pet Sam, like an animal, like it's a pet, like kitty, like Sam does not like being catcalled.
Ulric, who's followed down, just kind of like nods, says, "Yeah, I was part of that.
So
and-
why couldn't Sam own a human? If you
It's
guys
not a
want to own
human.
cats,
We don't want to own it's assumptions. Bad assumptions.
Sam's logic.
Okay, well, you leave it down to the brig. I guess you're all currently having a meeting on what to do with.
Yeah, I leave him with like a pile of like bacon. He eats all my bacon. I don't have any more now.
Let's give him some water as well.
Yeah, I guess we could give him water. Yeah, Sam's now out of pocket bacon, but like, as a rule of thumb, if we're like eating in a tavern, Sam will like hide away a couple pieces and put it in his pocket.
Fresh.
So Sam usually has pocket bacon.
So you're all just kind of sitting around, standing around. Now, Blazin and Ulrich are keeping an eye, still keeping the ship, but you're all kind of around there so that you're able to discuss all of this. First of all, Ulrich kind of.
Please be above deck. I am still a dolphin.
Yeah, above deck. Yeah, above deck.
Unless someone else wants to take over. Because everyone's like above deck, right?
I mean, you guys don't trust Sam too, so I don't think anyone would let.
Yeah, I guess Ulrich's still manning.
We trust you, Sam. Just not as far. Like I trust you to steer. Actually, no.
Yeah.
You trust me as far as you can throw me?
Maybe a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
farther.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Nizu could probably throw you a little bit far.
Aren't you a gnome?
I am a gnome, but I was once a barbarian. Mizzen casts Reduce on actually no, that's and then throws on. See, I
Are
trust
you
this
doing
far. No, I'm not.
Okay.
I just thought it was fun.
You pull out your wand in a threatening manner.
I don't. No.
Sam hits
Okay.
at him. No kidding.
You've seen now after he's had some water and bacon. Now the elf he's just kind of leaning on the walls of the ship, and he's just like he's kind of like in a fetal position, just like legs up, covering his arms around his legs, just kind of staring at you all.
Isn't the brig downstairs?
Mm-hmm.
So like, we leave him downstairs and go back upstairs
Mm-hmm.
after we lock him in thoroughly enough that whoever has the grudge is happy.
He's not going anywhere.
So Nizbim says, "All right. Nizbim wants to investigate his dinghy.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Wait, what are you investigating?
His dinghy.
Okay.
Are you still a dolphin?
Yeah.
All right,
How long does that last?
As long as I want it to.
it's a couple of hours.
I think it's just 1 hour. I think it's 1 hour.
I mean, it definitely has not been an hour, so.
All right. Well, Nizbim rolled a 2 plus 9, which is 11.
Okay, with 11, as far as you can tell, this appears to just be a normal wooden dinghy. If you could tell something, even with an 11, you'd probably be able to tell that this is like hastily made, or at least not of the finest craftsmanship. This doesn't appear to be a lifeboat made by this doesn't compare to the lifeboat that is on your boat. It's kind of not shoddily made, but it's definitely not a. It's like passable. It's able to be on the sea, but that's about it. Like assuming that it like nothing tries to attack it, it would probably stand.
I wonder if he's been like feeble-minded or something.
Ooh, that's an idea.
Because it's like there's a light when that spell happens, right? So like the only thing he would remember is possibly the light of the feeble-mind.
Is there a light with people mind?
I guess it depends on character choice.
Is there a way to get rid of that?
Greater Restoration, I think.
Ooh, wait a minute. Somebody might have that.
Great Restoration might be like isn't that a 7th level spell? I can't remember.
No, never mind. Well, let me look.
Double check.
Your mind is pretty high.
It might be like a 5th or 7th.
I'm calling
No, your
you.
mind is 8th level.
Feeble Mind is 8th level, yeah. So, what is Great Restoration?
The spell can be ended by Greater Restoration, Heal, or Wish, though.
Heal or Wish?
Yeah, Greater Restoration, Heal, or Wish.
He might have
He
heal.
has greater
He might have
restoration. It's 5th level.
heal. Ooh! Alright!
So maybe we could Greater Restoration and see if like that does anything.
I think that's a good idea.
Or it could have been like a
Look
mind
at
flare or
look at
something.
Sally doing the healing. What?
What a
a
Christmas
moment.
miracle!
So you want him to do it?
Yeah,
Yes.
have him do the thing.
Okay, you did it.
Yeah, Greater Restoration does involve a touch, and it will need diamond dust worth at least 100 GP.
Oh, jeez.
He does have a diamond. He has like 3 diamonds.
Yeah. Well, it's just that those are for us if we die.
Yeah.
So should he not cast it?
I'm good either way. I'm good either way.
What is the requirements for lesser restoration?
I think it's just like blinded, poisoned, and deafened. I think.
Oh, so
It's the lesser, greater restoration.
yeah, I say go for it.
Yeah, we have another port.
It will probably get us answers.
Yeah.
Because it'll probably help him with a lot of other things.
Yeah, I vote do the greater restoration.
We'll say this takes some time, so it's now nighttime by now, probably. Those of you who wanted to go to sleep are probably asleep by now. Those of you who want to figure out what's going on here, are doing so.
Someone taking over the walk.
I'd say it's night shift's watch though. Nisbin's taking the main. Nisbin takes the helm.
I mean, if it's been longer than an hour and we've been dealing with this,
You turn back?
I turned back and someone helped me get back up.
Yeah, Ulrich gets you back up and say, "Oh my gosh, Blazing, you've missed it. There was a dolphin."
I kind of look up at him like with that, "Oh my god, you're so stupid" look, and then I'm like, "No way, I missed it."
Yeah, oh my god.
Was it cool?
Yeah, it was.
Man,
so
I
cool.
hope I see the next one. I really
He's
do.
doing the dolphin wave thing, with his arm. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I don't go to bed yet. Check in and say that we should be on more of a lookout behind us, occasionally looking behind us, because she was clearly rowing away from something.
Oh, that's a good point.
Sure. All right, so you just kind of keep an eye out, just looking forward, because that's where he was coming from. And you're kind of like going opposite directions, basically.
Oh, okay. So we're approaching whatever he was fleeing from.
Yes, you're approaching whatever he was rowing away from.
That's not going to be good for him or us.
Well, if we finish getting the spell taken care of, maybe we'll know what it is.
Do we have any cotton aboard?
I mean, give me a
Psalm-
d20. Roll a d20.
Psalm shed the lot.
Oh! I got this.
Oh.
I got this.
Oh, you got this.
The 5th level spell, creation. Let me pull it up
Okay.
here.
I mean, I got a 13, Francis.
Also, Psalm sheds a lot, so there's probably like a bit of cat hair.
I think that would be like some cotton.
Okay, because like sirens might be a thing.
Okay. All right. Well,
But we also probably have like a deafen spell or something like that too.
yeah, I've got blindness, deafness. I've got. And can I read you the creation spell just because it's very cool?
Yes, you're smarty.
Yeah, especially considering what we've been through. Alright. It's a 5th level illusion spell. It's a Nisbin specialty. You pull wisps of shadow material from the Shadowfell to create a non-living object of vegetable matter within range. Soft goods, rope, wood, or something similar. You can also use this spell to create mineral objects such as stone, crystal, and metal. Object created, no larger than 5 foot cube. Duration depends on object's material. So vegetable matter, so like if I were to make cotton, it'd only last for like a day. And then like stone or crystals, 12 hours, precious metals an hour, gems 10 minutes, adamantine or mithril 1 minute. But yeah, I think it's a cool spell. And I'm like, a use!
You could make diamonds then?
Unfortunately, there is a caveat here where using any material created by this spell as another spell's material component causes the spell to fail.
Oh.
But
Trust
you
me.
could create gems to purchase something, and then the gems would disappear.
Yes.
Oh. That would
That
be a
would
great
be-
spell for like, a swindler.
Yeah. Good thing I'm neutral good.
Yep, good thing you have it.
Do we do the spell? What happened?
Oh, I was just reading it. I don't know.
No. The restoration spell.
If you want the restoration spell, you will have to touch. Sully will have to touch the.
I can hold him down for Sully, so Sully's not hurt.
Okay, do you want to try to do that? Do you want to just try to hold him down?
Yeah, I'll grapple him.
Okay, give me that athletics check again.
That was a natural 20 plus 9.
Easy enough. You just kind of slowly approach the elf, and he's still staring. It's not until you like touch him that he starts freaking out. But you are strong enough that you're able to keep him down.
He also now thinks of me with pocket bacon, I hope. Like he...
No, he's still freaking out. Yeah, but you hold him down. Sully goes ahead and takes the 100 gold pocket of diamond dust and incants to himself, taking out his holy symbol of the one-up mushroom.
What?
And yeah, the one-up. Yep, his holy symbol is the one-up mushroom. That's
Is he
that's
a
why.
follower of like Paper Mario?
No, he's a follower of what?
What is he the follower of? We have no idea.
The god of the god only known as Nintendo.
I love that so much.
That's why his robe is a health bar green.
Jesus Christ, I love this. This is so dumb.
Wait, say that again, say that again. Say it again, damn it. Dad, say it again.
Too bad.
God damn it. He said I pray to Luigi.
Not Waluigi?
No.
Luigi?
Screw Waluigi.
Yeah.
You mean Green Mario?
Yes.
How dare you? How dare you speak of Luigi that way?
You mean the taller, cooler?
In front of
Mario?
Sally and everything. How
Yes,
dare
thank
you?
you. Mario is Red Luigi. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the spell's happening?
The spell happens, and the eyes look at you for a moment. You see like the magic kind of like coats over him, and his eyes just kind of are just kind of wide, and he stops yelling and trying to get himself free for a moment, and then he looks at you, Sally. He makes direct eye contact with you, and he just continues to thrash about. It doesn't look like it had any effect on him.
Damn it.
Well, we tried.
Looking through the character sheet, trying to find something.
Give me a perception check, Sally and
Som?
Song. Yeah,
I'm still down there. No one's relieved me yet.
sure. Give Aaron 2.
You said perception?
Yeah, perception check.
22.
24.
Sally.
18 plus 3, 21.
Look at
Man.
you, perceptive people. So you've noticed, just, being down there and spending time with this elf, you definitely notice that it seems to be like anytime you try to, when you, he doesn't, like I said, he doesn't appear to be, when you're first approaching, he doesn't appear to be, have any ill will towards you or anything. He's not aggressive. It appears to be definitely more in self-defense. Is what you can tell, and you can tell that he's trying to cover himself from you. He always has he's trying to get your arms off of his shoulders, or and he's crossing his arms over his chest or his legs to his chest, kind of.
But we're not hurting him.
You're not hurting him.
It's
just any sort of
pet. We're trying
touch.
to take care of things.
But any sort of touch, he reacts violently towards. So do you do anything after that greater restoration? Are you gonna leave him be? Are you just gonna, before like I said, before you touch him, and while he was in the brig, Aaron would know that he just stays, put. He doesn't move. He just sitting along the wall. He doesn't even budge or anything like that.
I'm not
Yeah, I don't know.
taking
That
any-
was my one idea, so.
Yeah, no, that was a good idea. I'm really mad at myself for not taking any divination spells like detect thoughts or anything like that.
I feel like he might be a beacon for something else.
Here's my theories. He could either be escaping from something, or intentionally let go from something to lead someone to us.
But why us?
Because we've been very we're on a mission to try and defeat the big bad, and we've been big targets so far.
Except Francis said we were very low priority right now.
At the time, doesn't mean that they haven't.
That doesn't mean, because we made our decision to go to Trell. We don't know that we're still low priority since making this decision to go to Trell.
So it doesn't give us any answers.
Do we think it has a curse on him?
But greater restoration should fix that, right?
Well, because Sally has another spell called Remove Curse.
Also, we also didn't detect any magic on it.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that.
Curse may not be magic.
But
How can a curse not be magic?
does detect magic detect no matter the level of magic, or does it only go to a certain level?
I think it doesn't matter unless the spell specifically specifies it can't be detected by a detect magic spell.
Yeah, detect magic would probably be able to detect the curse.
Francis, give me a minute. I don't know what to do.
I feel like we should leave him and maybe reassess in the morning. And if anything, we can put him back in the rowboat and let him go.
Keep the rowboat?
Push the rowboat away.
Yeah, why would we not keep the rowboat?
Well, I didn't pull it in. It was just in
Wait,
the
so
water.
you're gonna make him walk the plank tomorrow? Is that what you're saying?
No.
No.
I would have made sure that we kept the extra boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that
Always
makes
good to have
sense.
Another boat.
Makes sense. And also, this was always like in my mind. This was always an option of like, okay, if nothing else, if all else fails,
Yeah. I'm leaning that way. Can we find out if he's being tracked or has been tracked?
Well, there's no detect magic.
But is
it's
that
like,
covered with detect magic?
it is if it's active at the moment. You can't. It's not a retroactive thing. Like you can only detect things that are currently in effect. So if somebody were to scry on him now, we wouldn't know unless we cast the detect magic or we're able to have true sight or something like that.
I have true sight. Well, Sally has true sight.
For how long though? Do you want to sit there for? Like I could just ritual cast detect magic for hours on end, but that doesn't
I don't
seem
remember.
very
Remember, but Elaine got to use it once.
You had like an hour.
We can try the whole, true sight seeing and seeing if there's anything we can see going on with them, but I doubt it.
So what about what do you want to do with true seeing? Again, 'cause that's just kind of like you see into the ethereal plane. Basically, you see things as they are.
My thinking would be is if there's because in order for scrying were to go on, there'd be a sensor, an invisible sensor that you'd be able to see with true seeing.
Okay, so that's what you would want to do with true seeing.
That's what I would. That's the only thing I can think to do with true seeing, unless there's something else that might go on. But again, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we can do at this point.
Yeah, just a Francis puzzle with an obvious answer.
Oh no, we're failing his puzzle. No.
Is that a bad thing?
Yes, it's always a bad thing.
Oh.
Because then when we figure it out, we feel so stupid that we didn't get it.
Francis, can we search for any wounds on him, any marks from possible bondage or anything?
Sure. Are you gonna touch him? Someone's gonna need to hold him down if you want to do that.
I mean, Sam's pretty tired at this point, probably, but
So I'm like, screw this.
I mean, what's up with the touch sensation? I feel like that's probably part of the key to this.
Yeah, I think he was definitely tortured, but if there's no marks on him,
But it's weird that he's fine and complacent when no one touches him, but as soon as he gets touched, he goes irate.
I just want to try and search for any sign of what could have happened to him, and yeah.
We'll say you can ask Ulrich or Mateus, probably Ulrich, right? Yeah, probably Ulrich. Just help you out, holding him down.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
What am I rolling?
Do you want to do the perceiving, or do you want to do the perceiving, or do you want to do the holding?
I have a +6 perception and a +4 strength, so
I'll hold him down again. 20.
19 perception. Yeah.
Okay, so while Sam holds the elf down, and you just kind of look around, there doesn't appear to be, there doesn't appear to be any sort of scars on his face or on his arms or on his legs or anything like that. But with his hands down, and you're able, with that, you just kind of feel around his chest, and you feel something weird, right where the sternum ends, where where the ribs start, come out from the sternum, at the bottom of that, kind of mid chest, and you feel something there. So you just lift up his shirt, Aaron, and you see there's scar tissue, just a hole of about 2 inches in diameter, just a huge circle of scar tissue right there, and it's like a divot, a very prominent divot, right in the middle of his torso.
Is it burnt? Is it acid?
It looks like scar tissue, it's been healed up. It doesn't look like any sort of, it doesn't appear to have any fire, it doesn't appear to be from fire or poison. It looks to be just straight up, piercing, so to speak.
What if there's something under his skin?
Well, if Sally heals it, would that heal what if something's under it? Would that heal it in, or would it come out and heal? They're pulling it out.
I feel like it would heal it in and heal the skin on top.
Wait, is there something underneath there? I thought it was just he's got an old wound.
We don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's like I said, it's like a divot, just like a dip in the middle of his torso.
Is it shaped like a rune or anything?
It looks like it looks circular, you know, as circular as, you know, as well as it can heal up. Not a perfect circle, obviously, but circular.
I mean, it looks like he just got like. Is there one on the backside? Did he get run through with like a spear or a javelin? Is it pretty thick? Actually, 2 inches is it's a decently sized shaft. But
It doesn't look like it pierced through his back. It's just from the torso.
It's like really big, and I'm suspicious that there's something there.
So we'll say like this happens over, you know, this happens in day and like into the next day as you all just kind of take the time to think about this. And you know, the next day, the next morning, those of you on watch see that there's kind of like a fog. There's kind of a slow fog, not a slow fog, but you know, a low fog. Not too heavy. Not too not so much that it like completely impedes your vision, but there's a light enough fog that it's, you know, a little harder to see. The sun is blocked by some overcast clouds, some nice gray overcast clouds. No vitamin D today. But as this happens, you hear Bork mention, oh, we might be close to the port city. Last chance to get anything. Not that you'll get anything from there, but if we want to take some time, you know, enjoy the land while we can before the rest of the trip. I know some of the sailors that I talked to. It might be a good time.
Yeah, it'd be good to top off on all the supplies before we go.
Figure out what to do with this guy. Maybe drop him off there.
See how he reacts to dry land.
I do think Selly should try and heal the scar more.
I don't know if that'll do anything, but go ahead.
But why not?
Just like
I don't think healing heals a scar. Like, a scar is a scar. It's not an open wound. It's already healed.
Won't hurt. Yeah.
He's got spell slots to spare.
Yes, I do.
like healing words, that'd be okay.
Could you even, I don't know, can you heal trauma? Like, would you be able to like try and heal him and like?
Not like a no.
All the healing
I
spells
don't
just
think
talk
so.
about hit points.
Yeah, like Greater Restoration was like the best chance of something that would like heal something other than physical damage.
But, like, is there something to like heal mental illness?
Greater restoration.
Yeah, there wouldn't be anything, you know, like, especially like for something like mental illness, it would probably have to be something like Wish.
He pretty much did all what he could.
Alright, but you take the time, you get closer, you sail through the fog, and you do dock at this port city, if you could call it that. The very first thing that you notice is it is a bit gloomy, with this light fog that's just floating over the ground, the gray clouds smothering the sky. Just even around, like the docks themselves, they don't look well built. They look weathered, you know, they don't look well maintained. You see the buildings around, and there's not a lot of them. This like, when I say city, that's being very generous. This is like maybe smaller than Phandalin. It's very small, very, very humble, very, you know, some stuff like that. But, you know, you see the buildings, they doesn't look like they've been well maintained. It looks like that the wind has taken a beating on it, the rain has been taking a beating on it. It just looks very down. All around you, there doesn't, like, as you dock, there didn't appear to be any ships actually docked at the moment. But those of you on the upper deck see that there are some people, you know, just going about their business. They don't appear to be dressed very well. They appear to be very, you know, it's just very common clothes, and maybe even a little bit less than that. They look a little bit, you know, tattered, a little bit dirty. But what you do notice are that all of these people appear to be elves, the same gray elf.
I go back on the ship.
Of
I go on the ship.
you,
I'm just like,
go
no,
on the ship.
bye. I go back.
You go back on the ship and seeing all of these elves, but they don't appear to be. They appear to be, you know, healthy. They don't appear to be manic like your friend. Some of them, as you arrive, so you notice some of them, you know, just glance at you, like look at you with wide eyes, as doesn't look like that this was perhaps expected, but it's not like. But they continue to go on about their business. It's not like a huge event. but it is something that you have attracted the attention of people there.
Nism looks for kind of a more like an official of some kind, town hall, anything.
Yeah, so what you would probably notice, just kind of looking, that there is one building that at least looks a little bit better than all of the rest. It appears that there appears to be, you know, instead of the wood, it appears to be made out of stone, made out of brick. It's still dirty though, still, you know, colorless, you know, like a very rough, very dirty maroon. But that does appear that it looks like, and you notice that the people there, you know, the people who are walking by, some of them look at your ship and head straight towards that building before heading out.
All right, is there? Nism's looking to talk to an official of some kind. Is there one like that's coming out towards the dock, or can we just?
No, it doesn't look like there is any official that came out. It just looks like you could probably guess that there would be an official in that building.
Okay, all right. Nism makes his way over there.
What does everybody else do? Is anyone joining Nisbim?
Psalm's kind of done.
Psalm's kind of done. Psalm's like, screw this. Goes in the crow's nest and takes a nap.
Yeah, not like screw this, but like he's like tired.
Yeah.
I will stay with my ship. I will make sure that all the lines and everything are tied up good. So.
And you know, Ulrich, Aelith, and Mateus all help you, and you know they're all helping you out, Blazin, and they're the ones who Ulrich kind of helps lead them, just from stories of what he's heard from his sailors to go get any sort of supplies, just, you know, top everything off, so to speak.
And I kind of stay at the.
You stay
at the dock. Well, yeah, at the bottom of the. What is it called?
What is it called?
The board. I mean, because you put a board up to get down.
Gangplank. Gangplank. I knew
There
it.
we go, gangplank. Yeah, at the bottom of it where it meets the dock, just so like nobody like can get up from that area that I don't want.
Yeah.
Talk to any seamen that pass or anything.
You don't see any seamen that pass. No.
That's
Like I
fine.
said, this is a very empty dock, and there doesn't appear to be anybody close by. But I guess Nisbim, you're alone.
Sure.
All right. Well, Nisbim, you enter this brick building, and it is very much similar to the building, kind of like the town hall in Phandalin, just kind of one open room. But there's no like secretary desk. There's just one desk at the very back. And again, there doesn't appear to be any sort of. There's like a window or two, you know, on either side. But you know, the wooden floors, at least those are a little bit taken care of. Those are a little bit clean. You just see at the table, you see again a gray elf, long, white, grayish hair, just kind of down to his shoulders, kind of, you know, pushed back. This is definitely an older elf. You can see, you know, he kind of has that kind of like droopy face, kind of long, a little bit droopy face. You can see, and you can definitely tell through his glasses that he wears, his kind of thin glasses. This elf is very tired. You can see bags under his eyes. You can see him working on some paperwork, and as you open the door, Nisbim, he looks up, kind of squints a little bit, adjusts his glasses, and he says, "Oh, I see. You must be are you from the boat which just docked on here?"
Indeed. I am Nisbim, Ambassador to Weymill, and Ambassador of Weymill, and was just checking in, seeing what kind of getting the lay of the land. Who are you?
You can see he puts down like his quill and just very slowly clasps his hands together and just kind of leans forward on his desk and says, "Yes, hello. My name is Goez. I guess you can say the mayor of this town, the town of Kalum, one of the few port cities here in Lexiann. Is there anything that I can help you with?"
There is. We picked up a gray elf rowing a boat away from here who seems to have gone mad, and I couldn't help but notice that this was a town that consists almost exclusively of gray elves, so I was wondering if there was any way to see if anybody knew him or knew his family or anything like that. We can't get him to speak. We can't get him to communicate. He's very defensive. You touch him, it sets him off, but we just don't know what to do with him.
So as you say that, before Goaz was kind of hunched over his desk, just kind of looking down. But as soon as you said it, as you describe the friend that you picked up, you see him start to kind of sit up a little bit, and he starts to be a little bit taller, and his eyes kind of squint a little bit, and just adjusts his glasses, as he's definitely piqued his interest.
And he keeps whispering, the lights, and whenever I showed him a magical light, it definitely sent him off in the wrong way.
Yeah, he with this information, he just continues to nod about it. He just kind of gives a big sigh, and he says, "Yes, I actually must thank you a large amount. That is actually one of our own." As he very slowly puts his hands on the table and groans a little bit as he stands up. You didn't notice this while he was hunched over, but this man is actually quite tall. He is pushing 7 feet. He's like 6'9".
Nice.
As he very much stands up to you in his bim, and he just kind of, you see he takes a cane from it was just kind of hanging by on his table. He slowly very slowly walks up to you with the cane and says, "Yes, well, that was one of our elderly, which we have been waiting for assistance about. Recently, he appeared to have taken off. We were actually afraid that he would be lost forever. But if the description of what you say is true, then I believe you have Lathan."
Cool. Do you wish to come aboard our ship and see him?
Yes. He gives a lie. He just very slowly gives you a nod and says, "Yes, if I could see him and take him. I'm sorry that if he caused you any trouble. I'm sure that it sounds like his madness might have caused some of that for you."
It was not that much trouble. We tried our best to restore him. We have a cleric. Tried to restore him with some powerful magic, but that didn't work.
Yeah, pocket bacon. I mean, I'm asleep, so sorry.
you hear Nisbin, you hear in your head, you hear Psalm whisper, "Pocket bacon."
Oh, by the way, we do need to resupply on pork. He did very much enjoy that.
Well, we don't have a lot here, but the least we could do is give you some of our pork, or as much of it as we are able to give to you. Our supplies are low, but...
Well, is there any fair repayment that we can give?
Unfortunately, the most that we could give to you of value would most likely be any sort of very basic needs. That is how we have lived here in Kalum, giving any sort of food or very basic supplies. There is not much the use of magical items or currency that we could have that would most likely be a fitting payment for you.
Oh, no. You misunderstand. I was just making sure that, we don't want to take stuff. We want to give you fair payment. We give you fair payment for resupply.
Well, I'm unsure if there would be any sort of payment, but we simply do just a normal trade, actually, like any sort of food that you might have, or if you did have any sort of magical services, I'm sure that would be most appreciated. Like I said, this isn't a very magical, magic does not seem to very much come to this place.
Well, you want to talk magical services? Sven twiddles his fingers. Yeah, we can provide that if he has a basic spark and firecrackers. Woo! I go some pizzazz. He does a little jazz hands thing.
Okay, so with that, you do some little jazz hands and pizzazz. You can tell that there's a very small smile, but for the most part, his face is still stoic and just a very courteous nod. It says, "Yes, any sort of healing, I'm sure, would be most appreciated."
Ism was like, dang it. Rubs his temples like, okay, yeah, I'm sure we could be persuaded. Someone could be persuaded to heal.
Any sort of, again, raw materials to help us out. There's not a lot here, or if there is, it's very not of great quality.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do and trade. But yeah, let's go head over to the boat and get your elder sorted out.
All right, you head to the boat. So, as you head to the boat, so I guess who's on the boat? Is it everybody?
I am. I'm at the game plank.
All right, so you Blazin, you see again the same man who has been talking to Nisbin, very slowly walking with the cane. Is Aaron like at the top of the boat, or is Aaron just hiding?
Yeah, I'll be on deck and I'm gonna watch them carefully. This is my territory and I'm gonna watch them.
Elaine, so are you doing anything?
I don't know. Are we doing anything? Just kind of standing around gossiping.
I like how we're pulling into port like as a last stop, last chance to enjoy the land, and everybody's like boat.
Listen, the boat's cool and new.
So eventually you do get you get onto the boat, and Goaz is there. He greets you all with a very slow nod. You introduce yourselves, and he gets on board and says, "Well, is it all right if I see Letho? I would like to take him back and get him off of your hands as soon as possible."
Yes, of course. I just have a question.
Yes. He slowly turns to you, Blazin.
Did he get an injury when he was younger or more recent? Because some of my crew members found a decent-sized scar in his chest.
He just kind of closes his eyes very slowly and just nods as you talk about this, Blazin, and says, "Yes, it appears he has had this scar on him all of his life, and this has been his mental state for some time. We could have let him go, but we felt an obligation to keep him alive, as he is one of us. So we are hoping one day that perhaps he can get treatment, or at least, if not for him to have full mental capacity, for him to at least be happy and without fear."
That is very nice of you.
He just gives you, again, a very slow nod. As he says, "Thank you. As you could probably guess by the state of the land, family and friends are basically all that we have here in Calum." So you all lead him down, I'm assuming, and there you see, and as soon as, Calum, not Calum, as soon as Goaz makes eye contact with your friend Letho, who is again still just kind of sitting on the wall, curled up in his position. They both make eye contact with each other, and Letho continues to keep eye contact as Goaz slowly walks closer towards him, and he asks you, would it be alright if you open the door?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Alright, you open the door, and you see Goaz kind of reach out, get a little bit closer, reach out his hand in an inviting manner towards Letho, who kind of, he jittery, he just, well, not jittery, actually, sorry, very smoothly, unlike how he was before. He seems calmer now, but he does take Goaz's hand and slowly stands up, still hunched over, but not almost on all fours like he was. As Goaz just takes his hand and slowly walks him out. He gives you all a nod, and so just again, very slowly, very lethargically says, "Again, I must thank you for everything that for keeping him safe and finding him for us. It was truly a matter of, it was perhaps destiny that he did come back to us. I was worried we would never see him again."
Very surprised Psalm isn't reacting to this.
Yeah.
Psalm?
Yeah.
Psalm was asleep.
No, Psalm's getting his friend taken away. Rip.
And Psalm doesn't even know. Okay.
Yeah, Psalm doesn't know.
Rip. Aaron, are you? I don't remember if you were like following them or if you were like purposefully hiding. Okay, nothing. Okay.
Following.
Just following. All right.
I asked, what are the lights?
He just gives you a sigh. Says, "I wish I knew." Just kind of solemnly looks at the ground. Like you can see, like he looks even more tired now than he already was. Like this has been something that has been weighing on him. Is anybody going to do anything else, or are you just, or as you know, Goaz just kind of takes the elderly man and just starts walking him back. Gives you all his thanks. Does anybody want to do anything else while I'm Caleb?
Well, Nisbin puts up his great advertisements for magical services.
All right.
Price to pay bacon. Bacon and basic ship supplies.
Specifically the pocket kind.
All right, you put up your advertisement. You have everything, you know, shiny. Do you have everything shiny? How? Is this like neon lights in like the middle of Wyoming?
Yes. The answer is yes. It is sparks,
God.
little bits of fireworks, flashing lights.
Well,
you know, 8 foot tall, like you know, like glamorized person flipping a sign.
all right. Yeah, you do this. You've definitely attracted people.
Come one, come all! It's the Ambassadors of Weymill, able to perform magical, wonderful services for you in exchange only for the most basic of supplies.
Okay, so you go ahead and you kind of like, you know, you do your whole spiel. First person you see who appears to have something, he kind of goes up. This is an elf with gray skin, messy, brunette hair, gray eyes, and kind of an unkept beard, wearing what appears to be much fancier actually compared to all the commoner clothes, but he appears to be a soldier of some kind wearing, you know, scale mail on him. And he comes to you and he says, "Ah, yes, hello, I'm so glad you have come here." And he gives you a salute. Says, "My name is Sirdre. I am one of the elves in charge of protection of Calum. And I must ask, I do have food in exchange for a magical service that I would like, if possible."
Okay, what do you want?
Yes, and he pulls out a, wait, I'll give you a moment.
Picture of a girl he wants to seduce. No?
That's only you.
In real life or Aaron? Not sure which one you...
I mean, it would work for both, would it not?
He pulls out a small dagger, and he says, "If possible, are you able to repair something like this quickly? This was a dagger for my son, who is training as well to be a protector of Calum, and it seems that he seems to have used it a bit too much, which is as expected. This has been passed down for some time in my family, but if you could repair it, I would really appreciate it."
Nisbin takes it up and inspects it, and he tries to recall if it's Lazen that's got the mending cantrip or it's somebody else.
I do have mending.
Alright, that's right. I remember. Okay, good. Nisbin looks at it and says, "Okay, I think my captain will be able to actually repair this real quickly, if you don't mind waiting for like an hour or two, because I'd have to fetch them. Actually, I suppose I've set up probably right next to the ship."
Yeah.
So Nisbin goes, "Hey, Blazin, can I borrow you for a minute?"
Yes, coming.
And And it's like, can you fix this?
Yeah, sure can.
All right.
I cast mending.
There we go.
And as this is happening, you can see his eyes widen, like as if like magic is obviously not something that is very common here. So even just a simple cantrip almost blows his mind. His eyes, and as this happens, and he inspects the dagger and says, "Absolutely amazing! I cannot thank you enough. I really cannot." As he takes out, he has a little bag, a little crate, just salted meat. I hope this is enough for you for payment.
Oh, plenty. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Good luck with the sun.
Thank you. As he gives you a salute to the two of you and heads on out. That's about it for. That there are some people who ask for healing. A good amount of people ask for healing. And, with all that and with the work that Mateus and Ulrich and Aelith all do, you're able to gather up enough supplies.
Cool. Nism says, does anyone want to be a bird for 5 minutes? Fly?
I can do that by myself now.
Yeah. Well, yes. I know you can. I'm just saying, does any Nism goes out to to anybody who comes through and he's like, hey, want to experience flight for 5 minutes? I could turn you into any kind of animal.
Give me a persuasion check.
All right. I've walked away from my D20 because I've used it all of once this game. That's a 12.
12. Even with your with your spinning lights and all that, they give you a courteous smile. But a wave of the hand and a no.
All right.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do in Caleb? Is that a no?
I take that as a no.
All right. Well,
No. Aaron.
Aaron is.
Does
pacing
Aaron
around.
actually want to leave the ship?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Aaron needs to try and find someone to talk to. Maybe a tradesman near the port.
Yeah, you're able to someone who's selling stuff or someone who's making stuff.
No,
What are you looking
like
for
someone
specifically?
maybe looking for someone who's maybe by a ship, maybe
Okay,
importing, exporting things.
Okay. Well, there's no other ships on the dock. It's just.
Is there no one even working that area, around the port?
There's people with again very basic supplies. Is all you'd see another tall elf with red hair, redhead hair and dark redhead hair rather, and large blue eyes. Again with modest clothing and leather gloves. Appears to be manning some sort of shop near the docks.
I take Nisbim with me because dealing with elves might not be able to handle myself. Bringing him with me, whether he likes it or not. And I'll
Niz
go,
was like, good to see you stepping off the boat.
I need you.
Well, I mean, tell me something we don't know.
What kind of need is that?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
I don't know if I want to find out.
Good.
I'm always game. What's up? Let's go.
I need to find. I'm in search of something. I'm in search of an ice trident.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
And I'm hoping someone here might have heard of it. Maybe legend. Maybe they've traded with the Tritons before and heard stories.
Nisbin looks around and he's he sees if any of the Grey Elves are within earshot. And he kind of goes like, I think these Fury folks have heard anything about it? Really? Also, do you think Tritons would have traded with elves ever?
Who knows? The possibility.
Okay.
That's what brought me off the ship enough to be able to even talk about it.
Okay. All right. Well, we can ask around. Where do
You're
you want to start?
probably right, though. Let's go talk to that elf.
Okay. There's a lot of that elves here, but I'm assuming you're wanting to talk to
Well, I'm pointing at the
Goez.
red-headed one.
Do you want me to take the lead on this conversation, Aaron?
I mean, if you don't want it to end in bloodshed, I would say yes.
All right. Yes. Okay. Okay. So it's called an ice trident. Okay. All right. We'll figure it out from there. Nisbim approaches the red-headed elf and says, "Hello, I'm Nisbim. This is my good friend Aaron, and I was wondering Well, first off, what's your name? I believe I've seen you around before.
He kind of, as he sees you approaching, he just kind of, straightens himself up and kind of dusts himself off and says, yes, my name is CUNY. Pleased to meet you, as he kind of gives like a wave of the hand and a small bow. He says, I see that you're from out of town. Is there anything that our small town of Kaon can do for you?
Oh, you have done so much for us already. Just given us a nice point of respite before our continued journey on the ocean, and supplies and good company. But I have a question for you. You look like a man who's been around the block and is familiar with tales and stories.
So you could say that. There have been some ships who come by, and they do every once in a while come to my shop. My little stand is. I have heard some stories, some tales.
Do any of those tales involve something called an ice trident?
He takes some time. He just kind of puts his hand, he kind of puts his hand on his chin and just starts stroking it, just trying to think of something. His eyes close a little bit as he's deep in thought. An ice trident. There's definitely nothing here of an ice trident. I'm not sure if I've overheard stories of anything like that. Definitely somewhere more magical. Maybe the island of Trelf is very much full of magic. You might, if there was anything like that, it might be from there.
Well, good thing we're on our way there.
Yes. He gives you a smile that he was able to help you.
This interesting says, is there anything else that you might have heard of or got or known of? Any clues tangentially related to Ice Trident there might be stories of, Aaron?
No. That's it.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I say his name as if I was a good person who remembered names when I hear him.
I'm glad to help. And before you turn away, he kind of puts out his hands and he gives a little cough. Looks like he's expecting some sort of payment.
Gotcha.
Give him a high five.
Well,
Aaron can give him a copper piece.
oh wow. And Nizam says, I know that's not much, and I could give you more, but what if I were able to turn you into an animal? Any animal you want for like 5 or 10 minutes.
Give me another persuasion check.
Please work. That's so funny.
Have you ever wanted to swim like a fish or fly like a bird? That's an 8.
So Aaron throws the copper piece. Cuny's eyes just widen as he catches it, and his mouth is agape. And as you're saying this, he's like, no, that's all right. Just staring at the copper piece.
Okay, all right. Well, it'll blow your mind with this. He gives him the silver piece.
He just, his mouth is agape. He says, no, this is too much. Please, I can't. I can't. You see his hand is shaking, holding this silver piece in his hand.
Well, that's the going rate for information in Weymill. So it's time we invested more in our fine allies in Terra Lexiann.
We also have so much money.
He just kind of, his mouth is agape. He says, Thank you. I can't thank you enough. Oh my God! And you can see tears start to develop in his eyes.
Okay, well, if you ever hear more about the Ice Tridents, be sure to let us know if we ever pass through here again.
Yes, definitely. Yes. Thank you so much. He's almost crying.
This is very sad. All right, we done in this town, the sea.
I think so. So I guess with all of your necessary, topped off with all sorts of, supplies and all that, and definitely pocket bacon in tow, you head off from Kalum and off to the island of Turmoil.